start. Today I'll show you what OKRs are, how to use ClickUp's native goal feature, how to customize ClickUp to manage OKRs using tasks and subtasks, a quick look at automation to score OKRs automatically. By the end of this video, you'll have a working template ready to customize for your own goals. Hi, I'm Hannah. I have been helping small businesses streamline their operations since 2015. I'm a ClickUp verified expert. Let's start by understanding OKRs. OKRs stand for Objectives and Key Results. Objective is what you want to achieve. It should be inspiring and ambitious. Key results are the measurable metrics that prove progress. The formula of OKRs looks like this. We will have this goal as measured by 2 to 4 key results. The key results should be specific, measurable, and time-bound. Keep 2 to 4 key results per objective. Break annual goals down into quarterly and monthly targets to drive momentum. Even 70% progress moves you forward if you are consistent. Let's move to the tutorial. In your ClickUp's global navigation, you will see that goals appear on the left side here. If you don't see them, click on More. Here they are, and you can pin them up. And you see that they start appearing here. Now click on them, and this is where you can create your new goals. Click on New Goal in the top right corner, and here you can provide the name of the goal, the owner, who has access to this goal. If they are department-wise, they should be given access to each department. And then also you can provide any description to it. So once you are done with that, you should save the goal. I already have a goal here, create a high-performing events team. So this is the goal that appears being assigned to me, and I have added 2 targets to it. You can always add more targets here. So if you see here, you can provide your target name, the owner, and the type of target. It's important to determine what type do you want, whether it's a number, if you're tracking numbers, if it's true or false, any currency, or task. So this is how you will measure them against each goal, and progress will be easier. I have 2 targets already being set, hire 4 new event coordinators, and set up 8 individual contribution plans. Both have measuring unit being set up as a number. So if I have to track progress, I will come here, and what I can do is that, let's say that I have already completed 2 of the individual contribution plans. So I can come in here, either provide number 2 here or increase it with 2 and save the update. Now you'll notice here that +2 comes up here in the timeline, and here it's also showing up that 2 out of 8 have been done, and the overall progress of the goal is tracked here as well. You can also create folders to organize your goals by departments and then move each of them into particular departments. The limitations of native goals is that they are great for simple tracking, but they're less flexible for large, complex OKR programs where you want granular reporting and more visibility. Let's customize ClickUp for OKRs. You should use a dedicated space or folder based on your organization's hierarchy. For this tutorial, I have added it at the folder level under the operations space. So this is OKRs and goals folder. And then I have a list that says OKRs. You can rename it to goals as well if you want. If you have various goals for each department, I would advise that you should create a separate list for each of them. But for few goals, it's okay to keep them in one single list, as I have done it here. The approach I'm using here is that the parent task is set up as objective or goal, and then the subtask will be set up as key results. You can make use of tags as well. Like for objectives, I'm using objective as a tag and a key result for the key results. This is for easy filtering and views so that you can have better filters and views set up. What you can also do is that you can set up the task type as objective. So if I go here, you can set this up in your settings. You can go and add a task that says objective. If it's not present already, you have it like here, the goal. So you can add that, and then we have the key results. We can add it here as well. Now if we go back to our space, here you will see the options for task type as goal. So this can be set up as goal, and the subtask task type can be set up as the key result. So instead of doing this, you can use this approach as well. And then when you are creating your dashboards, you can filter them out in terms of where the task type is a goal or it's a key result. You can have custom columns set up. So because I am using one list for all the departments, it's better for me to have the departments set up as a custom field. And this is a drop-down field having all of the various departments. Then the goal type, which is really important to determine whether it's a team goal or is it an individual goal. So again, this is a drop down. Then for the quarters of the whole year, this is how I'm using, again, a drop down field. Progress here, this is the manual progress bar that I have chosen. I have a score field here, which again is a drop down. It's not a number field because I do not want the team members to come in and type in the numbers, because we have set up the scores from 0.1 all the way to 1. And because 0.1 to 0.3 is a low score in tracking goals, I have set the color gray. Then 0.4 to 0.6, it's yellow, and from 0.7 to 1, it's teal. And then based on these scores that will be set up for the key results, there is a custom field that says goal progress, which shows whether it's on track or it's off track. Now for this to be tracked automatically, I have an automation in place, which is making use of make.com. So if I go here, whenever the custom field score changes from any score to any new score, it is calling a webhook. What happens in make is that when the score is added, when that webhook is called, it calculates the average score of all of the key results, and then it updates the custom field goal progress based on that average. So you have to determine that when you want to say that goal as off track or on track. So it's maybe the average is greater than 0.7, your goal is on track, but if it's less than 0.7, then it should be off track. Let's see how it works. Let's set the score of some of the key results, that is the subtasks, so that we can see that how it appears as an average, and the goal progress is automatically set to off track or on track based on that. As ClickUp doesn't provide an automation where we can calculate the average of a custom field score and set it up is in the parent task, that's why I have used make to achieve that. If you do not want to do that, you can manually track that as well. When you are ready with all of your custom fields and automations set, then you can come in and provide your goals and add key results to them. And then you can create views over them. So if you want to see goals by department, this is how you can set it up, where we have grouped them by department. And if it's like just goals to show up for each department, then this is the operations goal, these are the sales goal, these are the HR goals, project management team goals. And if you want to see them by quarter as well, you can see them as quarter. And then you can also set up Gantt, where you would be able to see them distributed in terms of each quarter. So this is most about how you can set up and how you can customize it. In the description of this video, this template link is being shared with you, so you can download it and utilize it. the Make Automation Blueprint is also available for you to start using. I hope you will like it. Thank you.